Outside of the debt ceiling, there's another piece of legislation getting attention in Washington. South Carolina Senator and Republican presidential candidate Tim Scott has filed a bill that would affect what you see in your phone's app store. As Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger found out, it wouldn't ban any apps, but you would know where they came from.
You go on your phone to the App Store, you tap what you want, you hit download, and you just go and start using it. That is literally a part of everyday life for a smartphone user, with many people simply not realizing what else is happening.
I think for the most part, a lot of people are clueless about where their data sits on these apps. And I think that knowing where they sit will matter to a lot of people.
Tom Blanchard is with Sterling Technology Solutions, which handles IT support and addresses cybersecurity concerns in Charlotte. We reached out to him because of a new piece of legislation that would tell you not only who is making the app, but also where it came from.
And people just don't think about it when they tap that button to download the app, that not all countries have the same rules that we do.
Right now, the only way to get an app's country of origin is through good old-fashioned research. The companies are clearly listed in the App Store, but the bill would add those countries to the descriptors.
We can figure that out on the front end and may solve problems on the back end.
South Carolina Senator and Republican presidential candidate Tim Scott is one of the sponsors of the bill, which would require an app's country of origin be listed and would also require apps from, quote, countries of concern to fully disclose that information gathered on their apps could be accessed by a foreign government.
TikTok is the first thing that comes to mind, but there's lots of other apps, whether it's WeChat, other apps that really have a foreign backstop to it. Foreign designers.
Blanchard says that while the legislation is a good idea,
it's not talking about banning the apps.
There are questions he has that are not addressed in the bill.
Someone could own a business in China and the servers reside somewhere else, but then does that give the Chinese right to access it because it's a Chinese business, but the servers are in Denmark or wherever?
Google and Apple have not responded to media requests for comment. Senator Scott's office did not return our request for clarification on apps with servers in other countries. However, the senator himself says this would give people knowledge about whether or not to hit that download button. Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.